Hi, it's Anita Calra from Calra Legal Group, and I want to talk to you today about what is unfair dismissal and what to do if you've been unfairly dismissed. Now, before you can claim unfair dismissal, you need to be employed by your employer for 2 continuous years. Okay, so no breaks in employment, it's 2 continuous years. There are exceptions to this rule if you've got a claim for discrimination, but I'm just going to deal with unfair dismissal today. So, what are the common reasons why somebody's dismissed? Now, one of the most common reasons is conduct. It could be performance, it could be redundancy. Now, these are also relied upon as fair reasons, but of course we know that in a lot of scenarios, these may not be seen in an employment tribunal as fair reasons. So let me give you an example. If a redundancy is not a genuine redundancy, and it's established as a sham redundancy, then potentially you'd be able to claim unfair dismissal. Okay, now to claim unfair dismissal, there is a strict time limit, which is 3 months less 1 day from the date of your termination. Okay, so that is a strict time limit, and if you get it in out of time, the tribunal may not accept your claim. There is a stop clock involved when you lodge early conciliation, but for the purposes of making sure that you get it in on time, I would just stick with a time frame of 3 months less 1 day, okay, when your claim has to be lodged. Now, there are different types of dismissal. There's constructive dismissal, wrongful dismissal, and unfair dismissal. Constructive dismissal is when you've resigned because there's been a breach of fundamental terms and conditions of your employment contract, and you're really unhappy and you've left, or there's a last straw incident. And wrongful dismissal is when you've not been paid notice. But I'm just going to deal with unfair dismissal today. So what to do if you've been unfairly dismissed? Now, first of all, appeal the dismissal. Go and gather as much evidence as possible. Go and get statements from members of staff, emails you may have saved, WhatsApp messages. You can also go and make a subject access request. And if you're not sure how to do that, go onto our website. There's some further information there. So what's next? What do you do next? You would have to then file a claim form, okay? And like I said, you only have 3 months less 1 day. Once you've done that, you'll be looking at what compensation can you achieve. Now, the compensation is a basic award, which is equivalent to a redundancy payment, and then loss of earnings. How long does it take you to get another job? And also notice pay. Now, in terms of how long it will take you, the maximum generally awarded is 12 months for loss of earnings. So you'd be looking at, if you were trying to negotiate a settlement, anything between 3 to 6 months compensation. And we at Calra Legal Group help lots of clients negotiate settlement agreements, COP3 agreements,